We're following your comments in the chat. So moving over to type 6, they're often called the loyalist or the observer. Now I call them the family sedan of egos because they want every safety feature imaginable in a couple that they invented themselves. Type 6s have both an internalized fear, like the 5 of being incapable or not incompetent, but they also have an externalized fear that the outside world isn't really trustworthy either. So they don't really trust themselves. They have a hard time trusting their own decision-making processes, but they also have a hard time trusting other people at the same time. And that creates this sort of paralysis for them. We say that the greatest fear for a type 6 is being without support or guidance. So they're suspicious of external authority, but they also want it at the same time. So when they find an authority they trust, or they find friends that they trust, they're very loyal to those support systems because that's really what they're looking for, is this external network or community or support. So they might love to be in the military or the clergy or kind of maybe a middle management position, but they feel like there's this real boundaries around them that keep life in check and the chaos of life in check. Because they're always they're sort of the worst case scenario thinkers of the Enneagram. They're always preparing for what could go wrong. So in a weird way, they're probably more likely to be prepared for their death than any of the 9 types, because they've already worried about this happening. So they're likely to actually take this stuff on. But when they're avoidant around it, that anxiety, that constant threat detection system for a 6 is on